welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me again. Attack on Samurai. Uh, let's see. I actually haven't done a video since 2023. Ironically enough. So how are y'all doing? I don't think I have. I don't think I've done one. No, I haven't done a video since 2023. Yeah. How are y'all doing? First things first, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well and doing all right. Today I'm just gonna be, or I guess tonight. It's 26 February, so you guys will probably see this tomorrow. Tomorrow being Monday still, but maybe either tomorrow. Let's probably go up tomorrow. I mean today. It'll probably go up later today, since I'm recording at like 1 in the morning, almost 2 in the morning now. But yeah, this should probably go up tomorrow, or it'll go up on Tuesday. But yeah, doing a drawing video. So yeah, I'm working on my comic again, Miss Intern. So so this is the name of this particular this version of Miss Intern is called The First Score. And I don't have much else to say besides that. It's just called The First Score. So this is basically like a you know how with I hate comparing these things or comparing them, but comparing like other like manga and such, but you know how like for a story there's always like a previous like kind of iteration just to introduce the whole premise of the story before the story actually gets introduced. This is kind of what this is. It's kind of like, I guess, comparing it to what's it called? Comparing it to JJK with the introduction of Yuta's character. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this, or it's kind of like that, but I decided to take it a little bit further. So that's all I'm really gonna. That's really all I'm gonna say about that. But yes, this character that I've been drawing now and that I've been showing you guys for the past couple months now. This character, she does have a pivotal role in the main story. Now, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what that role is, because that would just ruin the story, but she is important, so yeah. But yeah, I apologize, for leaving you guys in the dark for since 2023. I just, been busy, so, I guess I may as well do I guess this will be a drawing video / update video at the same time. Alright, so what have I been up to over these last 2 months? Well, I got an internship. So, after graduating from university back in 2021 and just trying to find like some type of work besides my 3 jobs, I did manage to get an internship. So I got one or I was able to get it right before I was able to get it in early January. And around that time, that was when one of the stores I was working at was closing. Or one of the places I was working at was closing. So I got lucky enough to, get an opportunity to, I got lucky enough to have an opportunity, getting an internship. So yeah, it's been, for lack of better words, it's been interesting. It has been an interesting internship. Basically it's a journal. it's a journalist newspaper internship. So in case you guys also don't know, I'm a writer. I write for a newspaper, so I basically work as a contractor for this newspaper that I'm working with right now, and I've been working with them since um, June of last year. So, um, so basically, I got picked by this person, for this internship. I got picked by them because of the work I've been doing with the newspaper. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's been good. Or I mean, it's with my experience working with this newspaper, I was able to get this internship. So I'm grateful to them that I was able to, show my skills off and show what I could do, write what I could and whatnot based on what they gave me. Um, and yeah, it's been, again, like I said, working this internship. It's been good. Um, but it's definitely been challenging for me. Because the way how I don't really want to go into a whole tangent. But basically the way how writing has been with this person that I'm working with, he just has a different way of writing that I'm not used to, and it's kind of thrown me off a little bit. Um, but again, I guess it's just the way it is until I figure things out. I mean, I've been there now since mid January. Um, and the internship lasts until I believe April. So I have another month or two left, I have about a month and a half left. With this internship. So so yeah. But again, like I said, it's been challenging, but it hasn't been like, you know overwhelming or anything like that. Just very challenging for me. When it comes to the when it comes to the actually, no, it's not really the writing aspect of it. It's just the whole environment itself. Um, the whole environment there at this internship is just very, it feels very preppy to me. So it's not something I'm particularly used to. Um and yeah, that's kind of the main thing really. It's just the environment itself that I'm writing at. It's very distinguished, and I'm just not used to being in distinguishable places. So so it's so yeah, and again, I don't want to go into too much detail about it, but yeah, it's definitely, it'll be good for the resume. It'll definitely be good for my resume. Um, that's for sure. Um, but yeah. So in case you're curious about the music in the background, I'm listening to FF7 remakes, Midnight Rendezvous. Definitely a good. Honestly, Final Fantasy 7 is just great, great game. Um, Obviously, the remake, or I mean, the next part of the remake, Rebirth, is coming out in the next day or two, or is coming out on, I think, Thursday. I think it comes out on Thursday. It's coming out on Thursday. So I've actually been rewatching one of my favorite YouTubers, Maximilian Dude, or Max Dude. I watch him a lot, and I watched him redo his Let's Play of or his stream of of FF7 remake, along with along with the what's it called? I can't even think of it. The damn the see, I've been gone so long. I forgot to talk. But basically, when he was doing the the DLC for the DLC for this for remake, with Yuffie's story. So he's doing that along with doing just a regular let's play of the game. So yeah. And I believe that he's doing a replay of the original Final Fantasy 7 as well. So yeah. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on with that, or that's what I've been kind of up to for the most part with that. Yeah, like I said, I apologize for not uploading for a whole 2 months. Again, life is just doing life stuff right now, and pretty much I was trying to adjust to my new schedule because again, like I told you guys already, um, I I did one of my jobs ended abruptly because the store was closing, so I had to readjust to making a new schedule, but also again like just adjusting to this internship was something that definitely took a toll on me a bit because uh I had to adjust not only to this new schedule but also to the fact that uh during the beginning of February I had to work, like back to back with my other job, working at the Kennedy Center. I had to do that. So having to do that plus again having to balance this new internship, and also still trying to find a full-time job and all those things like that. It definitely definitely took up most of my time for doing YouTube stuff. So that's why I just decided not to, just to pretty much just took a brief pause on YouTube for a bit. Um, but yeah, I think once things start to die down a bit, with the internship and whatnot, I think I'll probably get back to a more consistent schedule. But for right now, this is just the way things are. So I apologize for that. But yeah, you guys should. But again, like I said, things will readjust in time. But for right now, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm having my character. She's basically kicking, doing like a full on like front kick or double kick, um, at this poor individual over here. so so yeah, um, again she's kind of like leaping into it, so I kind of already had it set up to where she's leaping in and then she's going for the kick right there. So this is meant to be like kind of an add-on to it. Again, this is leading into the. I mean, this is part of my comic. This is part of my comic, Miss Intern. Um, I'm just saying that like when I've been drawing, and just been sketching out different scenes that I'll be using. I like to kind of build it up like a puzzle. So again, I have layout. I have like a layout of things, or I mean, I have an idea of things that I want to do. So again, I want to like have it set up to where the character's doing this, and then it's about to make this action. So she's gonna jump and then make this like sliding or double kick. Um, there's another name for it. I don't want to say it's a suplex because it's not. A suplex is like kind of a grab thing. Um, but in wrestling, you just jump off the rope and then you do that double kick thing, whatever. But that's what she's doing. So So yeah, I didn't watch wrestling growing up. I wasn't into that stuff. Uh, but yeah. Speaking of wrestling, I think that stuff just died out. Like you don't hear anything about that anymore, about wrestling or anything like that. I mean, unless you're like keeping up with that stuff. But like just regularly, no one talks about wrestling. So it's just kind of seems kind of dead unless you're like older. But I guess like for the younger people, damn, what I say when I sound like that. I guess like for the younger generation, they probably won't have that experience in and learning about wrestling, like the be like the WWE and such. Man, I can't wait for Rebirth to come out though. Rebirth is gonna be so fun to watch. I really do wish I had an Xbox or not Xbox, a PlayStation 5. I still need one, but the reason why I don't have one or why I don't have one because I have a small ass TV. And I just, and I'm just in my room pretty much and my room is not that big, so um I can't really enjoy the game like that to that extent. So kind of have to stick with what I have really. Um but yeah, eventually, when I get my own place and such and things like that, maybe I'll be more like prepared for stuff like that. But yeah, I do eventually want to move out of the house. But again, it's just a lot of preparation, money, things like that, all those things, knowing where to look at or knowing what apartment to find and all those things like that. But I mean, living in DC is very expensive, so um, so I don't know if I want to let's stay here, stay in DC. Maybe maybe I will. I mean, for what it's worth right now, again, I don't have a full time job, so I can't really make a choice like that. Um, so I'm kind of just stuck, really. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I could just make it more like a strike instead of actually showing her feet or showing her shoes. I might just do that. Let's make it more like a strike. So let's do like this to make it more impactful. There we go. And then I'll draw the other character right over here on the side. I think I'll actually have this character based on probably one of these. Um, Probably her. I think I'll have it be her. So, um, Yeah, she got bodied. She got bodied by my character. I guess what I usually do on the channel, when it comes to Pokemon, about that, right? So, how do I bring this? How do I start this? Um, well, I know that Pokemon Day is coming up. It's on Tuesday, actually. So I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not gonna cover it. I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't mean to say it like that, but I don't really care what happens for Pokemon Day. If it's something cool, great. If it's not, if it's something that's like not that interesting, then I probably won't care. Um, I know that a while back I did have some like predictions on it that we're probably gonna get a it's probably gonna be it's gonna be one of three games. It's either a remake of Gold and Silver, a remake of Black and White, or it's gonna be a Legends game. Um, or a fourth option could be a sequel to Black and White 3 or to Black and White 2, Black and White 3. That's what a lot of people are hoping for too. Just for, Game Freak to continue that story. Because, I mean, there's still a lot that they can do with that. Um, there's definitely a lot they can do with that if they really want to go that route. Um, or even like some kind of mix, some kind of like half breed kind of game where it combines like Gen 5 stuff with Gen 2 stuff. But obviously, the Game Freak is not going to be that innovative, so so I'm not expecting too much from them. But we'll see. We'll see what they cook up. Um, the fuck. We'll see what they cook up. Um, but yeah, like I said, my expectations aren't that high for this, aren't that high for this year's Pokemon Day. But if we get something cool, we get something cool. Um, yeah. I was talking about something else. Yeah, I guess with me, I haven't again. I know I haven't recorded. I haven't even played Showdown. I haven't played Showdown since like really it was since January. Since like since no, not mid January. Sorry, early January. That was the last time I played Showdown. Haven't played since. I mean, I'm aware of some things that have been happening, such as Duraludon or Archaludon getting banned and Kyurem getting suspect tested, things like that. But outside of that, though, I didn't know this was bended. Outside of that, though, I haven't really kept up with much regarding anything related to the game or anything related to Showdown. Um, yeah, I I don't I don't know if I should say this, but I feel like I'm getting to a point where I don't really care too much about the game itself. Like on the competitive level anyway. Um this gen's this gen's competitive like metagame is just I don't know. Just too much for me. Maybe if I was, like 16 again, I probably would enjoy it more. But now, with me having to do shit, I don't know. I don't really enjoy it as much. So, this meta just might not be for me. um, yeah. I probably should have the eyes go up a little bit higher. Yeah, the eyes look better right there. Oh, but yeah, like I said, I just like I can still play the game. I can still play Gen 9. I can still play Scarlet and Violet. I can still play the meta. Just that, well, again, one, I haven't played in a while, and two, I just have to like actually get back into the groove of things, and I just don't have the time right now. So, so yeah, that's my excuse. That's my bullshit answer. No, I'm kidding, but um, maybe I will get back into it. Maybe. But again, like I said, right now, I'm just kind of busy. Again, busy with this internship, busy with trying to find a full-time job and all these things. So I don't know, I just don't I'm just not and I don't have much incentive to keep wanting to ladder on Showdown right now anyway. Again, maybe my attitude will change with time or in time, but again, just right now, I just right now I just see like there are other important things to take priority compared to Showdown. So that's as simple as it gets. I still might play old gens though. Like I still enjoy Gen 4, Gen 3, and I really haven't played Gen 1 or 2 in a while though, especially Gen 1. I actually had some pretty cool teams that I was debating on using. I was debating on using for ladder. Uh, just to throw out some really fun stuff. Uh, but again, like I said, been busy, so I have not been able to do exactly the things I want to do. So yeah. Make her leg like kind of like that. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Um, So besides Miss Intern, the other comic I am working on is still it's called Unk and Neff, and I do remember talking to you guys about that a while ago about that comic. So Unk and Neff, Unk and Neff, Unk and Neff is a conversation between an uncle and his nephew. Um, Basically the conversation is very down to earth, and basically his Neff's the uncle wants to just check on his nephew and find out how he's doing, and just ask him like basic question, like not basic questions, but just have a conversation slash kind of just like pep talk on stuff. So things like relationships and friendships, where he works and things like that. So just a casual conversation about stuff like that, and basically just um drawing out the panels and putting in the dialogue and whatnot for the for this short story, this short comic. um but yeah, that's gonna be like another add-on, after doing Boom and Sting, or Boom versus Sting. I did mention to you guys beforehand that this was something I was planning on ahead of time anyway. So yes, Unk and Neff will be going up, or will go up on the site. Um, but again, I have to actually like draw out everything on here. I've already drawn out, the panels and everything, and drawn out the and written the dialogue as well so far. And I have over 10 pages of dialogue already written, and panels as well. So I think I have about 100 panels. Um, Maybe close to 100, but I know I've drawn and I've written a lot, so um so yeah, I think it's been over 10 pages. So it should be, in each panel's about like, it's about like 10 panels, I think, for each page. Let me check real quick. Uh Make sure I can count. Uh 16 panels. So 16, 32. I have 32 panels for a page. So yeah, front and back. I'm counting both back, both sides. So front and back, I have 32 panels drawn, and dialogue on them. So yeah, drawing this and writing out the dialogue on my again, like on Crit is gonna be fun. So I can't wait to do that. I do have a I do actually have what the cover art looks like, or the cover for it, um, that I have in mind. Let me just pull it real quick. It should be, that's the thing. It should be right here. Let's see. Okay. No, I thought I had it. I'm sure I did have it. It's probably this one, but again, it didn't properly save. No, that's something different. Never mind. I know I did have the page though. I think I just called it something different though. Yeah, here we go. So this is what it looks like. So this is the panel, or this is the cover art for it. Unk and Neff. So yeah, spoiler, the uncle's you know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You guys can determine who's the uncle and who's not. So but yeah. This is the cover art that I have for it. So again, obviously it's not done, but this is the idea, and just gotta draw everything and whatnot. But yeah, I wanted to draw it. I wanted to make this story because I just felt like it was something I had to do. Again, I just think a lot, and unfortunately, I don't have a lot of people to talk to IRL about, stuff. So this is my way of doing it. just to, I guess, figure out some things. And again, you're free to decide how you want to think about it and whatnot. But yeah, it's got a lot to think about, man. Just not a lot. Just not, and it's difficult to really talk about it. So I rather just draw it and write about it instead. Sounds lame, but that's just how it is for me. That's just how I see things right now. Um, but yeah, let's give her. Yeah, she'll have her collar and everything. So right before I started doing this video, I actually was starting to, I was working on another drawing, or on the other panel, for the comic, and this is the other panel I was working on. So, which is basically drawing again the intern, punching up this guy. Now the color code right here is just a color code. It's not actually going to be in the story, but just to make things pop out a little bit more, or just make it more like pronounced and whatnot. So just showing the interaction right there. So yeah, she's punching this guy right in the jaw, and bro is falling away. Or bro is just falling. So falling and probably won't be able to get up soon. So yeah, I think I'm getting better with this stuff actually. Again, I've been looking over a lot of different comics and manga. Again, mostly manga. So just getting better at the action the action lines and whatnot. But also just the motion that goes into the drawing as well, because I know that for things like my hero, for example, my hero is actually one of my main one of my inspirations when it comes to, again, the drawing anyway, the drawing aspect. But yeah, my hero, Hajime no Ippo, again, what's it called, Kenichi the Mighty Disciple. Looking at those manga and just how they do motion, especially my hero. My hero is very good. Like, Horikoshi does a really good job with the motion of the characters. Um, just showing again like the speed, or not the speed lines, but just showing, just the motion in the characters and whatnot. Especially seeing Deku, or Midoriya, seeing him, move around, in the comics or in the manga is pretty sick. Especially when he's in his again, like when he's in his when he's in his element and whatnot. But even just seeing like how he uses Black Whip and everything too, but also combining it with Fajin and whatnot. I'm probably talking too much though about that stuff. I may be going into spoiler territory if you haven't read the manga. But basically the way how he does motion in general in this manga is pretty good. So I just look at that. And then also, going to Hajime no Ippo, with that one, again, like, it's very realistic, in just the way how, I'm sorry, I can't remember the mangaka's name, but, the way how he draws how he draws, like, the motion, especially the way how Ippo's just, how Ippo's just, Hamakanouchi's just always, using the Dempsey roll and whatnot. Just seeing that, like that motion, those motion lines that he uses is just so sick to me. But yeah. And then going to Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, the impacts are really sick. Like, the impact is just crazy in that manga. But even like, because I got into it from watching the anime, but just the way how the impact is done it's just so cool, and I really want to get that. I really want to try and work at that. Um, so I'm just taking little bits and pieces from what I've written or from what I've watched, and just trying to apply it into my own drawing. So that's kind of why you're seeing Miss Intern, kind of have that impact and just kind of hitting the character. But I think I can make it more. I could probably make it better. But for now, I'm happy with what I have right now. But again, as you're gonna see, I'm gonna evolve while I'm drawing. So uh, this is only the beginning. But I'm very happy with how this came out, though. This is actually on the path to what I want to get to where I'm to where I want to go with my story. So yeah, and I mean even same with this panel as well, or with this potential future panel, this drawing right here. Like this is the path I want to go to. This is where I'm searching. This is where I'm going right now. I'm leaning into this. So I'm happy about that. I'm very happy. But yeah. I think I'm good now, honestly. I don't think I mean I there was another drawing I actually wanted to do. How much time do I have? It's been 42 minutes. You know what? I think I'm probably good. Yeah. I think I'm good. But yeah. I think that'll be that. I guess like more update stuff. Well, obviously I'll still be doing these drawing videos if I still have the time or whatnot. If I can make the time. I'm like right now with my schedule, working at the Kennedy Center and this internship, right now. Right now my schedule is very odd. I work during the middle of the week. But then I have Monday off, so I'm not working tomorrow. And then I have Friday and Saturday off, and then Sunday as well. So essentially, I have a 4-day, technically a 5-day weekend. um, I count 5-day because after work at the internship, I would just read for a bit while I'm there, and then I'd have to go to the Kennedy Center and do my job, come home, sleep, and then my weekend starts on Friday. So again, it's not bad. It's not bad, but um, it's an internship, and again, I'm only in there for. I only have a month and a half left, but like I said, it's tough. It's a bit tough. It's tougher than I thought it would be, but also in this like field I'm in right now, um, not journalism exactly, but um, well, I don't know. Basically where I'm at right now with that internship, it's very politically like heavy. A lot of political figures show up at this place, so or have came to this place, but also famous people as well came to this place where I work at, and again, it's just tough for me to like feel not adjusted, but you get what I'm saying. It's just very tough. It's a very charged environment, I guess. Um Charged sounds weird, but you get what I'm saying. Hopefully. Hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. I'm probably just talking randomly right now, um but yeah. I don't know a whole lot about politics. I don't really care actually. I'll be frank, I don't care about politics. Um but then you're probably wondering, then why am I here? Why am I there? Well, I saw an opportunity and I went for it. Simple as that. But also again, um it was the first thing that came up after the store closed. Um so again, it's it's not bad. It's just I don't feel like I belong there. That's what it ultimately is. I don't belong there because I'm not politically savvy. But I can write well enough. Again, I can write about this stuff, but I'm just not super knowledgeable at it. I mean, obviously, it's just watching the news, but there's more to it than just watching the news. Obviously, it's knowing what they're talking about, and unfortunately, I can just like with learning a new language, I can only pick out like bits and pieces of what they're saying. Um, but it's actually like understanding the context of what they're saying that I don't fully get yet. Um, but but yeah, I got a month and a half left with them. Um, so again, I'll see how it goes. See how this last month and a half go. But man, it is definitely tough. It's definitely difficult, but it's a good kind of tough. It's a good kind of tough. Um, but again, only a month and a half left to go with it, and then hopefully by then I have something else coming up. I had to put in some applications earlier today actually. Um, trying to get something, maybe like a office intern job or like a office assistant job or just something really. But again, with the career, I guess I don't really have a career. I'm just writing. I'm just writing. Um, so yeah, I don't have a career right now. I'm just trying to figure that out still, um, but yeah. All right. I think I talked enough. Anyways, this with Miss Intern, the first score, um I think this will probably come out fairly not soon, my bad, not soon, but it will come out this year. The first score will come out this year. I don't know when, but this will be released. Um Again, I just got to get more I just have to keep drawing really. Got to keep drawing and just keep coming up with like different like drawing points and just like look at more references and whatnot and figure out like what works and what doesn't work. um and that's ultimately what it is. um yeah, so I'm done talking showdown stuff. Maybe it'll come back, I don't know. I again I would like to play showdown again, especially just to get away from all this writing and shit. I'd like to play again, but I don't know. I don't feel as like great about it. Plus, again, I know Eric and Glade are busy with their own stuff. So, and honestly, I haven't talked to them in a long time. Um, I haven't talked to them I think since last year, since December. I think it's been a while since I've talked with them. Um, Maybe actually it might have been last month, but anyways, it's been a while since I spoke with them. But yeah, eventually we'll get something. Something will happen. Um, but but yeah. Um, anyways, that's gonna be that for this drawing video. If you guys enjoyed this rant or whatever I was doing, I hope you all enjoyed it and whatnot. I don't think it was really a rant. It was just me like updating you guys on what's going on. I didn't really like go in fully into detail about what's going on, but um, basically I'm back, but I'm not really back. This is more just to let you guys know, hey, I'm alive and everything, and I just haven't uploaded in a long time because I've just been busy. So that's really what it was, or what this is. Um, but yeah, again, in terms of actually like uploading and stuff again, uh, I'll just say that for now, regular uploads will probably be coming back sometime in late March, early April. That's all I'll say right now, for that. But yeah, that's gonna be that for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And again, I'm sorry for not uploading. since last month or since December, but again, life is doing life stuff and I have no idea what's happening right now. So I'm just writing, I'm drawing, and I'm reading. That's all I'm doing right now. As long as I keep doing that, maybe I'll find what I'm looking for. That's gonna be that. Be safe, wash your hands, and peace out.